Ezgi Kilincaslan is a filmmaker from Turkey who studied art and educational science in Istanbul. After graduating, she moved to Berlin and attended a master class at the University of the Arts in Berlin. Ezgi's art looks at restricting prejudice because of migrant and female identities. CivilNet was in Berlin in April during the Armenian Genocide centennial commemorations and met with the Berlin-based artist in the Maxim Gorki Theater. Ezgi Kilincaslan's latest films focus on the Armenian Genocide. Her film Elizabeth is a portrait of an old lady, an Armenian Genocide survivor, whom she met by coincidence in Tripoli, Lebanon.
2008, I was in Tripoli for some artistic project, workshop, and it has nothing to do with Armenian Genocide. And while I was there, I met this old lady called Elizabeth Keçeciyan, kind of, I mean, let's say by chance, or if there is chance. But we met on the street, and then she was like kind of, we were asking like, who are you and things, and then she asked me where I come from, and then she replied back also, you know, I come from Turkey, in Turkish. So then our relationship started. She is a like kind of neighborhood person, which I can speak Turkish, and then she was sharing her story and things, and with the photos, and once this was, I think, important point that took me like in these 7 years. Once I was speaking with her and her brother Sarkis, and their opinion about genocide was completely different. So these differences, although they are siblings, really affect me. And you know, I start to ask, what is we? What does it mean, we? If it's so different, like as sister and brothers, how can we talk about we? And then I met other Armenian, which also were welcoming me. So this idea, through Elizabeth, I start to think and ask myself, what can I do as an artist? I'm not a historian, but all these stories coming to me, like people are explaining, it's totally different than what is written in Turkey. And what was taught. Of course I knew and I was aware about genocide, but so many differences I couldn't know. So, and I start to document Elizabeth, because also not all about her Armenian background or like identity. I was amazed more how strong woman is. So this was my approach, and then I did a film about her.
In 2011, Elizabeth was murdered in her apartment during a home invasion. Her tragic death left the story unfinished.
Sesine kırıldı. İnsanlıktan tiksindim. Yok olmak istedim. Keşke duş alırken ben de suya karışıp akıp gitseydim. Nasıl yapabilirlerdi bütün bunları sana? Tırnaklarında katilinin parçaları varmış. Mücadele etmişsin sonuna kadar. Niye? Nasıl kıyarlar sana? So, I mean, in between I was going always to Beirut and Tripoli to visit Elizabeth, and to Beirut. And then I was, you know, I was doing these interviews, and I know that there is this camp, which is last remaining camp of Armenians, and they want to destroy. So, and last time I went to Beirut, I was always like thinking to do something, but I had always been also distance to do, because, you know, as a person who is going and shooting, as an artist, whatever you are, you go there and you capture this place and you cannot do anything. But anyway, last time I was there, I went there to shoot some images from outside of the camp, and I'm very lucky with meeting people, and I met another woman. she actually took me into camp, and she was like, really, come, let's go and shoot there. And then I did some filming, and I really like, and not like actually, I was really I find it really crazy that, you know, they put a question mark front of the door or front of the houses in order to say that this house is going to be destroyed. And then cross is meaning this, they left this house so you can destroy. So this, you know, this speech of like symbol of on the door or on the houses is very old language of you know, to discriminate people, you know, this people as this. So I was really like attached and this, you know, and touched also to this, you know, this thing that is repeating itself, that the Jewish people were facing this thing, and also like Alevite in Turkey. You know, it was this kind of strange thing. So I thought I should do, you know, at least something about this camp to remember. When I met with Elizabeth, and this kind of siblings has this different opinion, and then meeting other Armenian, and those people really ready to tell, so I start to ask myself, what can I do? And this was my motivation, that I should work about it. I should somehow transmit those stories, and of course, all my work is, I say, these discrepancies, is about these discrepancies, like this dilemma between what I study and what people are saying.